Let's start with the reading, Sagittarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that the energies do go both ways, so feel free to interpret the messages and their direction as it best resonates with your own personal situation. Also, I am still selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. See what messages we have for you today, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. You have major cards already in this reading, and the energy, the very energy at the bottom of the deck is the Tower, which talks about an event, a situation which is going to turn out in a way that you did not expect at all. In fact, what we have here, it's something so major that could truly shape your future, whether it's the near future or distant future. This is something important that will reveal to you all the truth that perhaps you couldn't see up to this point. This is an unexpected change and something which will put you on a completely different trajectory. We'll see what this is about. Right here, we have, with these first three cards, definitely a message that talks about you starting to feeling in love again. Ace of Cups. Right here, we immediately see your feelings coming up. We have new feelings. We have someone here who's perhaps making you feel in a way that you haven't in a while. You have things you want to say. You have things you want to do with this person. And at the same time, we see that this energy, it's not really evolving into the Two of Cups. Instead, is evolving in the Two of Swords. Right here, we see the potential. We see how you're feeling, that love, that attraction. Wow, it just feels amazing. What am I going to do with it? Am I going to take it and make it grow and evolve? Not from what we're seeing right here. With that Two of Swords, in fact, you're not sure about what to do next. Perhaps you're seeing something in this person, and we'll look into it, that doesn't make you feel as though this is a safe move. This is something you should be doing. Overall, right here with the Two of Swords, you're not sure about how to move into a situation that could be either beautiful or very destructive as well. Right here, we see, in fact, this Three of Swords. Oh, by the way, Ace, 2, and 3. That it's definitely how you're seeing this progressing, but not how it's actually going to progress. You want to know why? Because we have the Tower, an unexpected turn of events that you did not see coming, but that we will look into in a second. The way you're seeing it is, okay, I'm going to open up my heart. I'm going to go for something and someone who truly makes me feel in ways that I haven't felt in a while. And then how is this going to end up? With my heart broken, just like it did in the past. Right here, you're thinking, you know what? Why do I put myself through these situations where they always turn out to be a letdown? In at least up to this point, whether it was with the same person or with previous partners, you have had people who truly didn't deserve you, Sagittarius. Right here, you are basing a lot of what you do today and your decision making to your past. You're basing that everything to your past, and it's a bummer, because if you are trying to define your future by looking into your past, there is very little that you can achieve. There's always a lot that you can learn from the past. But one thing that you have to learn is that this is not a pattern. This is not something that it has to happen because it happened in the past. It might be different this time. It might be making you see the situation, love, in a completely different way. But right now you're just thinking, if I put myself through this once again and this happens again, then it's my fault. It's me not learning my lesson. But perhaps here there's no lesson to be learned, and there's just a new love coming up for you, which could truly change your vision of the world. It's important here to understand that the fact that things didn't work out in the past doesn't mean that that is something that will happen always. We're not bound to these loops unless we keep making the same mistake. For example, falling in love with the same type of person who maybe takes advantage of us. But I don't think that you're doing this right now. You're not, because what we have underneath the surface here is actually a card that it's telling you, hey, Sagittarius, you have just met someone special, someone like you've never met before. And we see it, in fact, with the lovers. Right here, you're immediately seeing two people who seem to be made for each other. This is the perfect match. It wouldn't surprise me if the two of you actually have had a similar background, similar poor experiences maybe. There is something here which links the two of you deeply, and it explains why you're coming together now. Right here, we see how it's very important to focus on the positives of the situation, because what you have ahead, it's almost like winning the lottery. It's not easy to find someone like this person, as well as not easy to find someone like you, Sagittarius. And this person knows that they just won the lottery, and perhaps they will work hard to change your mind on this situation in general. I will admit that for some of you, this is someone from the past. For some of you, trying to come back and fix things. But for most of you, it's definitely going to be new love with the Ace of Cups. Overall, regardless of who this person is, the energy that they embody right now is clearly a type of energy that belongs to a new person and someone who's going to fight for you. Big time. At times we try to also get very logical with love, right? Why do I feel that way? This person checks just 2 of my 10 boxes, for example. There is a lot missing in this person. I shouldn't be falling in love with them. But love is a different type of language and energy, and it doesn't make sense in the present. It might make sense in the future once you went through the whole situation. Right now, your intuition is guiding you towards this, but your mind instead is saying, no, where are you going? Are we going to get into that mess once again? This is not good news. But we also have the world right here. This can truly be one of those connections that either are going to last for the rest of your life or are going to have a deep impact on who you are. This can easily be a karmic type of connection, relationship, something that has to happen. And if you don't let it happen now, it will happen later in the future, or perhaps in a future life. Right here, this is meant to be. And the two of you, regardless of you allowing this or not, are already connected. Energetically, this has already happened. Time, we experience it as a straight timeline, but it's instead a constant. Time is always. You have already been with this person, whether you are with them right now or not. And this card is reminding you that you are connected and that the two of you really do complete each other for some reason. And keep in mind that with this tower right here at the base of it all, you really have an unexpected event, something that this person perhaps is going to do, and we will look into it, which will make you realize that the truth is something else. that what you have in front of you right now is completely different from what you have envisioned it the first time that you thought about this very situation. Right here, there is something coming up which will act like an explosion. It will make you jump from this location straight to the next location. You are going to be 100 steps from now, whether you want it or not. This is going to make you move forward in ways that you right now are not expecting. And we will look into what this is going to be. But also, let's look into this Judgment card. Right there at the bottom of the deck, what we see right here is in fact something that will deeply change your vision. This is a spiritual awakening. Overall, you are going through an awakening, or you will soon experience this awakening. Seeing things for what they really are and letting go of the shadow aspect of your past. You know, it's not easy. It's easy for me to sit here and telling you, you should let go of the hurts and everything that has happened bad in the past. But then actually doing it, it's not easy at all. But it doesn't mean that it's not what you should do. Often the best things in life are the ones that you have to wait the longest, are the ones that you have to work very hard for. But then once you achieve them, they truly change your life. I see the situation, this energy, this relationship as being a bridge in between who you were and who you're going to become. And right now you are right there in the middle, trying to understand what to do, where to go, if even to move at all, or just wait an hour, a week, a month, 10 years. You don't know what to do. But soon, this energy is coming in, and this is not your doing. This is not even something you control. This is the universe sending you this explosion. What we will have to look into is how you're going to behave after you find yourself in that new location 100 steps from here. Let's see what this is going to be. Overall, we see that your heart is awakening. You're not sure what to do, but the universe is trying to tell you, hey, this is not someone you want to miss out on. And honestly, I feel that this is almost like a mirror. They are feeling the same way. They might be experiencing the same issues, the same fears. But once you get to the tower, this is going to be valid for the two of you. And it's going to make you reevaluate everything. And so, let's see what this tower is. Let's see what's coming up for you and how it's going to change your near future as well as your distant future. Let's also flip the reading and see how the other person feels for you, what their feelings are, what their hopes are for the future of this relationship. Let's see overall what's coming up for you and how this is going to change everything. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. What we have seen here is, did you just see that? I was shuffling and judgment wants to follow on judgment. This is going to be powerful, Sagittarius. There is very little that we can add to that other than saying powerful. There are times in life where the events that you are experiencing can truly change not just who you are today, but who you are going to become as well in the future. And this is exactly that. We see a change. We see something right here which is just starting within you with the Ace of Cups, and that it's going to grow into a future, into a path that you don't even know the beginning of it right now. So let's see what is coming up for you. Let's see what this tower is actually talking about, what type of change is coming towards you, and what you should expect in the near future. And then we will see how the other person feels and everything about them as well. Oh my God. This is going to be unexpected, and it's going to make